Hello, this is Sarah Perry, Psychic Medium, and this is the channeled messages, insights and predictions for the week of the 21st to the 27th of September 2020. A big hello to everyone who is tuning in, and if you really enjoy this vlog, then please remember to like, share and subscribe. And if you'd like a private reading, then just go on down to my website www.saraperrypsychic.com or .co.uk. Now there's various offers there on readings, quick questions, mini readings, audio, written. There's Skype options, past life readings, and they're all various prices to suit all. However, there's also a 12-month subscription offer, and this isn't paid all at once, it is paid every month at $33 only, and this will enable you to have a full reading once a month. So this is great if you have regular readings with me, and I know a lot of you who listen do. And normally that price is $57. So for 12 months you have a fixed guarantee of payment of a lower price. So whether prices go up or down, they won't go down further than that for a full reading, but it does enable you to have a set price for 12 months. So all you do is set it up, and then every month it goes out into a PayPal or out of your PayPal account or whatever. So anyway, check that out. If you'd also like to get in touch with me about some artwork commissions, some of you may have seen that there's lots of mural videos and things going on, and I am still putting things up, or if you'd like to do a retreat or one-to-one therapy with me, then there's also information on the website. So do go and check everything out there. There's lots and lots to see. Now, I have said that this is channeled messages and insight and predictions, and I have made some notes before I've started, but straight away I'm getting messages about the mind is going to be very, very powerful this week for everybody. The energy around the mindset is what will bring the manifestations that we look for. Now, I know a lot of people know about the mindset and thinking positively, but I feel it's really, really important this week because of the way it's the way the wind is blowing, and the vibrational content in the atmosphere and around the equator is connecting with us on many, many different levels, and that with the retrogrades, planets going on, and all the different emotional energies from people around and what they're projecting, it's so important to keep things stabilized and focused, and only to focus on the good and the positives, and to work on letting go of the loss, not focusing on that or allowing that to take over us, or being overwhelmed with that sense of loss and grief and panic, because there is so much panic around right now. And you may feel a rush of it around Wednesday time, where people are, it's like this sense of everybody running around like headless chickens. And Wednesday, I feel, could be a day where little accidents could happen, like little knocks, like where you're rushing around so much that you walk into the wall, that kind of thing, or you trip over something on the floor, or you're driving out of your parking space and you knock accidentally into the neighbour's car. What I'm getting is, be really aware of this, particularly on Wednesday, because something is going to be very, very high energetically, which is going to cause us to be a little bit frazzled. So if you can, make a plan Wednesday to have a massage or just slow down. Okay, they're showing me red lights. Slow down at the traffic lights, because there could be somebody watching. There could be a road that you drive down generally and you think, and you always just go over that little bit over the speed limit, or you just take a chance. I know some people still drink and drive, and I'm not telling anybody to do it because I don't agree with it, but it's not you need to be worried about, it's other people. And I just feel that this Wednesday could be that day where you're either at loggerheads with somebody, there's this minor accident that goes on, which you could do without. I'm seeing unnecessary expense or unnecessary arguments or wasting time, becoming late for things because you hadn't done something up properly. You know what I mean? I'm getting seatbelts and things like that. Be really, really wary. Check everything. Check you've got everything. You know, if you need a passport for travel, make sure it's in your bag snug, because I'm seeing some dropping out at the last minute before you leave the house because you're in a rush and you knock against something. I'm seeing something to do with an umbrella as well, which is knocking something over, and it knocks, you know, and it has like this knock-on effect, literally. And then there's a mess to clear up when you come back. What I'm getting is safeguard yourself on Wednesday, okay? I'm not doing this to frighten anyone or for anybody to be thinking, oh my God, you know, there's going to be this massive accident. You know, I'm not seeing that. I'm just seeing this kind of chaotic feeling where, you know, if you start, someone's going to start back. I can see someone in a shop, you know, just a newspaper shop or something, having this argument about giving somebody 20 instead of 10. And the shopkeeper is right in this instinct, okay? And I am seeing an olive skinned guy, maybe Indian guy, and I'm seeing a woman very, very flustered, looking in her purse, a bit of a bigger woman, short hair down to her shoulders, and she's getting really, really flustered and kind of getting angry and defensive about it when it's because she was rushing. Now, for this particular person, it's going to be raining that day as well, okay? Just in case that is you, I'm getting somebody beginning with B, a letter beginning with B. Okay, so if you are listening to that and you know somebody with a letter beginning with B and who relates to that, a larger woman with shoulder length hair, who is often in a rush, is feeling flustered. I feel like there's other stuff going on in her life, you know, as in somebody's either in hospital or there's someone she has to care for, and it's there's a lot of burden on her shoulders. She likes to do the crossword as well, and so I just get that somebody out there is going to understand this message, and I'm getting a dog as well. But if you know this woman and you know of her and she's a friend of yours, then please tell her to just slow down, because it's just not worth it. And that's the whole message. It's wasted time. If you're not in balance on Wednesday, you're going to feel like that. Now, mind is important. They're saying it's so important that you could turn something around for the better. So for some people, I'm seeing like either a loss is a newspaper I'm being shown, and people getting gambling or horse racing or a competition and being really upset that it was like everything they put onto this option, or I think the reason I'm being shown gambling is because it's people taking a chance and saying, right, what I'm going to do, I'm just going to go for it, I'm going to take a chance, and then they think, oh my God, I've lost it, and now I've got to go and tell my family or something like that. But actually all is not lost. What I see is if the mind, it's lost for a reason, it's been displaced because there's something else better. Okay, so if you experience that in any kind, or you went and you put everything into an interview, you went 100%, you looked amazing, you've done your homework, you've done your research, and then you get there and you're not even seen at the interview, and it's like, it feels like a major loss because it was the last opportunity. I can see someone kind of sitting on a bus and then some stroke of luck happening and it all turning around. So do keep positive. There is expansion happening this week, and it's like the universe has picked up a great piece of the world and displaced it or pulled it out and just said, right, we don't want that bit anymore. We're taking it out because I've had enough. So I'm going to siphon out all these things, and that is going to be done with it. And in that timing, it will feel like a shudder. So there could be an earthquake somewhere this week. I'm getting like some extreme weather in some cases. I'm getting a tornado or that kind of feeling. But I'm also picking up very, very hot, big fever, heat. Could be a fire. I know there's been a lot of fires in California. I'm also getting Australia. And I'm getting a lot of people coughing, which could be coughing with smoke, but it also could be that things are being coughed up. I'm not doing a health reading. There is a lot of illness around. It could be that I'm picking up on, but I'm just getting everything hotting up, everything heating up, and that could just be a sign, a message from spirit saying that everything is just heating up now. We haven't got the time. We haven't got time to waste. We can't be just dawdling around or wasting energy getting angry, or it's time to pull everything together, and there's going to be a great surge coming through. It's like an electric surge that comes up and says, right, I'm done with that, and they displace a piece of the world, and boom, done. Now, I'm getting a man in Parliament or Congress who will make a stand, and an exit will happen with one familiar face this week. I'm getting a lot to do with football and issues around football, and I'm not a sports person. I don't take any notice of football, so if I'm saying something and it's right, anyone listening may understand that. But I'm getting like a plea from someone, and it feels like it's a football player because I'm seeing a stripy top. And I know footballers don't always stripy tops, but this one is particularly, and it looks like a khaki green or a dirty green and white. And they're doing some kind of plea, a heartfelt plea for people to listen, and something will trigger that. It's somebody that wouldn't normally stand up and say anything. So I really, again, I'm getting this sense of everything heating up and something happening to displace or to wake people up or to get some movement happening. And I'm also getting the year 1969. I'm not sure what happened that year because it was the year before I was born. And August time this year will be reflected in the things that occur during this week, particularly Monday and Thursday. There seems to be this, it's like an ill wind is blowing. So this is why we need to keep on the higher vibration, keep really, really positive with our mindset. Whatever happens, go, okay, I'm accepting this has happened. What can I learn from this? How do I move forward? How best can I progress from this? Instead of getting in a panic and a stress, I'm seeing a delay somewhere, like an airport, where it's like everything shuts down. Like a major electrical fault of some kind. Again, is that sense of displacement, or someone saying, right, enough is enough, I'm going to do a blackout, and people getting in a panic. But actually, at the end of the day, it's about how you get from A to B, and that there will be a solution, and there are people to help. But I think it's something on the runway or something speeding forwards. There's some disruption this week, majorly, that is going to occur. Again, I'm getting Wednesday time for that. Now, I'm also seeing a new market opening up of some kind. This is an orange building. It's not orange, the telecommunications, but I do feel it's some kind of fielding calls or some big networking thing that is going to open up. It feels like a Google type thing, where enterprising, but things are coming together. Small units are coming together to make something bigger. And there's going to be sunshine this week for one area. I feel like the sun has come back at one point, I think Friday and Saturday time, and I'm seeing a day of really important family connections happening. If you do have something planned, if you do get asked to go somewhere, I know obviously in some places in the UK you can only do groups of 6, but that can be enough. Do make the best of your time. Time is so important. We can replace material assets, but we are unable to replace time. So make sure that you use it. Again, it's like they're saying about this wasted energy, wasting time arguing or wasting time rushing. Because when you rush, you miss things and you miss what you could be seeing. There's going to be so many signs this week in animal behaviour, things that you see, weird occurrences. I saw a ladybird in the sea one year, it was really odd. If you see things like that, start writing a journal, start making notes of all these different things. If you see double numbers, people say random things, or there's a bit of serendipity. I do see celebration around some relationships issues and new beginnings, the start of new journeys. Where that sense of where you thought everything was lost, actually something develops out of it that is so amazing, that you do have something to be grateful for and something to be thankful for. Don't close off from what you have and what you love, because that's the thing that is most valuable. Lucky communication with some business meetings and career issues. I feel some people are going to be put into what it looks like the bull ring. It's like, off you go then. Give me your pitch. What's going to happen? You're like, so be ready. Don't rush. Don't overlook things. If you're leaving to go out of your house and you think, should I take those notes for the meeting? Oh no, they've cancelled it. Take it anyway, because it may just be moved. Phone calls are coming in this week, communication to help people let go. And I am seeing some inspiration coming in odd places. There's also a massive change of pattern. Now, I think this is to do with the displacement, which will again bring new inspiration. People feeling enlightened, feeling awoken. You may wake up in the middle of the night and just go, oh, like something has been displaced. Maybe you'll feel like the earth has moved, literally. That's what I'm picking up. But there's definitely more details, more learning to come. But like I say, don't waste time battling with things that aren't your problem to battle with. If it was your fault, your error, just take control of it. Don't start an argument. It's not worth it. Emotionally, there is a whole new perspective to be had for all of us and to see. And I'm seeing a lot of strength coming through confusion. Make a choice. Don't sit in anger. That is got to be for somebody out there, but I feel like somebody is being given that information. Be loud and proud. Trust yourself and trust your intuition, because it will pay off, and that's a particular message for somebody. So we've got an interesting week. There's going to be lots of changes. There could be a lot of disruption on Wednesday time. So really, really go with the flow, but pace yourself that day. It seems to be really, really highlighted on a higher frequency. Again, if you'd like a private reading, please go down to my website or leave a comment here. It's always really, really well appreciated. And have a wonderful, wonderful week. And remember, if you haven't done so, like, share and subscribe. Bye for now.